Hi. It's freaking cold, man. I'm doing a mat. Let's look at Neon Rainbows. This is a New England style IPA from Ommegang. And it weighs in at 6.7%. And it's in a really big can, so I hope I like it. Okay. It's yeller. It's got some yeller to it. It smells like an IPA. Cheers. Well, Stephen Bush. Lately, everyone I've had that's been in New England has all been somewhat the same. A little bit more on the dry bitter side. This one is taking along a little bit of a fruitiness to it. Boy, now I just really wish I could remember what it was that I had that one time that just was so laced with that nice bready biscuit and not just packed full of tropical fruitiness, but anything with rainbows on it. Guess you can expect it to be kind of fruity. So I was going for a totally acceptable picture here. The intro, as you can well see, mean that I got douche nozzle wearing his butt diaper. They reviewed my picture and said that it qualified as nudity, and I'm like, that was another one, by the way, picked out by Christine. So I'll just keep using it here and there just to say how much I love YouTube and respect their socialism. Okay, so first in was Ben N. Congratulations, Ben. Harmar says congratulations. Smile Money says choke. Oh no, that was a different comment. Frontline says second. Harmar says good to see you. You need to do another brew review. Actually, we've been talking about both of us trying to find the same thing so that we can review it, and I don't know. I seem to have access to a lot more cool stuff than him, or I just have better taste. Just kidding, Steve. Cheap old gun guy says last. Well, there's optimism considering you were actually third. Harmar says nope, that would be me. And then cheap old gun guy grins. He just grins because he's a cheap old gun guy. Gunwild says fourth, bitches. Multi-Gunman says that seems worse than third, bitches. And then Harmar says, hey, Gunwild. Blue Healer, at work. There you go. Are you ever not at work? Then he gives me 2 thumbs up. Yeah, your video the other day just looked so enticing. The sideways wind, the fact that you had some gate work to do. The lights look good. I mean, I like light. They say people that are anal retentive are big fans of lighting, and if you know me, you know I'm a big fan of lighting. Like, the gun room. There's 8 bulbs in a room that's I don't know, 12 by 10, 12 by 9. And if I could, I'd probably even redo that. I mean, personally, this is the best way to go now. At the time, I think I've already told the story. There's one fluorescent tube in here. I don't know. There's 2 that are the old style fluorescent tubes, like this guy here, and then there's 2 that are these T10s or something. They're a really small, look like fluorescent tube, but they're bright. They're very bright. I don't think they're they're about the same, I guess, as an LED. But when I had 2 of these lights from a teardown project, and I had to buy 2 more, and at the time these freaking LED style lights were over $120 a piece, and now you can practically get one with a when you buy a bowl of soup. So, it's kind of like, if it's not broken, don't fix it. So there's really been no reason to go in there and tear down lights that are working just fine. But okay, let's see, where were we? Mule Team. I love stouts. Yes, Mule Team. So do I. I wasn't quite sure. I was kind of hoping that I was gonna like this more than I am. I picked up a few things today, and I don't know how it's going to go, but I picked up a variety pack of beer from a company that at least is using the name Dunkin' Donuts. So there's all sorts of, there's like, I think it's 3 or 4 different flavors in there that are all donut named. And yeah, I don't know. I figured I'd save those for sporadically through the week. And then I picked up something new from Bent Paddle, an aged, but it didn't come in a bottle. It was a 4-pack, and that was a stout. That one looked good. What else did I get? I got kind of a variety of stuff today, and I just decided to go with this guy. Now I kind of wish I would have gone with the stout, Steve. Multi-Gunman says to you, I've got something very stout for you. Let the games begin. Mule Team, heard about the fag book jail time. You ain't missing nothing. Armor says, hi, Mule. No, I'm already, Smile Money, you'd be surprised to know that I'm going to celebrate getting out of fag book jail by posting the same picture again and saying, just so you guys know why I was in jail. It's like, bring it on. I just, other than the fact that, I noticed that, I noticed a few people that I know have put up things, or they have had birthday celebrations, and I can't respond back. I guess you can go to Messenger and just send them a private message. I mean, I don't know. Facebook is just, I know a lot of you say don't let them win, but you know what? I'm done. I'm done giving these socialist piece of shit non-American companies the time of day. If instead of staying until they got rid of us, if everyone that was a true patriot, sick of being censored, just said, screw you, delete your account, and moved on to a different platform. I mean, just look at what happened when for instance, Facebook said a bunch of shit and blah, 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 and then everybody went over to TikTok, and the amount of, we just got to close this crap down. It's like, if it wasn't for the fact that, as I look around me, if I could blink my eyes and everything that was made in America disappeared and I was still standing here with shit made in China, I'd probably not see very much stuff disappear. And it would be so nice just to be able to, keep it in America. Unfortunately, we no longer have a president that gives a flying crap about America. He is bought and paid for by China. Stole the election. Nobody in the Democratic Party that has knowledge of the massive fraud gives a flying crap about the electorate. As long as you win and hold your power, that's all that truly matters. You are the biggest disgrace. I really hope karma in the form of our founding fathers comes back tenfold on them. I hate to see what's happening to this great country, especially under a piece of shit like Biden and the Biden administration. It's not even Biden. If he probably poops in his pants. I mean, he has really less and less idea of what's going on around him every single day. Here, sign this. Here, sign this. Yeah. Yep. In prison, Mule. Clyde, 8th, whiskey and revolution for all. Oh, it smells so good down here. See, I got 2 things going on. I know I didn't fart. Just as I turned the camera on, actually 30 seconds before I turned the camera on because I had to steal my power supply that's powering my heater right here, and it was running the Instapot. The Instapot timed out after its 4 hours, and my next batch of peanuts. Now I did the bag, the other porter's bag, and the only thing, well, there's a lot of things I guess that are different, but I put some Creole seasoning in. I wanted to bring the maybe a little bit of flavor, but the sodium level up just a tad. I did a little onion powder, and I did 4 of the dried Reaper peppers. And then Christine got me all paranoid by going, well, I don't know if I would have gone 4. I was all good until she said that. So and then Wade suggested just trying to do what I can. He puts a plate, and what I did is I just took the trivet that comes with the Instapot and I put it on top. And the one thing I did, Wade, that I didn't do last time is I actually sat and I weighted the bag down and kind of let all the bubbles try to get out of it, and I noticed that it sank a little bit farther. But yeah, I put the trivet on top and then put the lid on. So right now it's powered down, and I am letting it lose its pressure automatically. And I did not keep tabs last time. I know it took at least 2.5 hours for it. And I actually opened it after 4. The only reason I know it took at least 2.5 hours is because I came down and looked at it 2.5 hours after it had timed out, and then went upstairs and watched TV, and basically didn't come back and check on it until it had hit 4 hours. So I don't know exactly when the bobber goes down, but it was at least 2.5 hours. So from right now, I have at least that amount of time before I'm going to be able to open it up and find out if 4 Reapers was excessive or not. I don't think it's going to be an issue. I mean, I'm not Mark. Well, then again, I don't know if Mark sits and eats his own peppers or not. But I can tell you that the Reapers that I have received from him, for the most part, I mean, I still have, Mark, I might still have some peppers in my freezer from 2 years ago from you, and I just need to get off my ass and thaw them, cut them, dehydrate them, and turn them into the devil dust, because I don't want to waste your time or your supplies. But the thing that I truly use the most is the devil dust. It's a little easier to control. Shit, you can take one of those Reapers and cut the smallest chunk possible and put it on like the next bite of pizza that you take, and still maybe possibly regret it for a little while, depending on which one of his peppers they were. They are no doubt freaking hot. See now, Clyde, this calling out a shot thing is a dangerous maneuver now that we're playing the bottle ship game, because if I do a hearty shot for you right now and then have a bunch of hits coming up, but I have been enjoying this more than I remember. And again, today I had a failure to commit on grabbing a bottle of the Lefroy. It was still on sale for like $20 off, or at least $20 off the normal price that they're trying to tell me it is. But yeah, and right now I have NIHAP on the lookout for 2 bottles of Octomore 9.3, and also I did NIHAP. I'm sure you saw my comment in the chat room last night on Locked and Loaded, but I do want to pick up a bottle of the Paul John and do something the opposite of what normally happens, and transfer some money to you. Okay, Clyde. Picked up some snacks for tomorrow. Be doing a brew review with Matt, and he said he picked something up good. So he has yet to tell me what the hell it is. I found we were having this conversation. Cobra, Johnny, and me were talking about this. So I got some of this. Picked up some smoked cherry smoked salmon too. And what else did I grab? I received a few things in the mail over the last couple of days. And Bunky got a super cool. Unfortunately, I got a super cool gift from her. She took my suggestion, and I guess I apologize for the way it ended up turning out. I don't have it down here to show you. Well, the Hive Industries base plate that I purchased, that I put on the Happy Stick on Christine's build on Project Alicia. She didn't like the version of the anodizing of the red, and she gave the 4 base plates to me. The downside is I now need to find I know if I asked Jeremy right now, he'd say check out Mag Warehouse, but I need to find if someone I'm going to look at Mag Warehouse. If someone finds a really good deal, let me know so I could pick them up, but I need to pick up 4 G17 Happy Sticks, because these kits, whoever sent this thing, I'll put it on my tack. These Hive Industry kits come with the spring specifically made for the G17 Happy Stick. It's a 30 rounder, and then this, believe it or not, gives you 5 additional rounds. So you use the spring, and Bunky gave me 4 of the Hive base plates. So, thank you. I mean, they don't exclusively have to get used in the Project Alicia. I mean, now you can use that in the G19. It's just gonna give you a few extra rounds. You know, you can carry it on your side as your carry gun, and then have like two Happy Sticks in your back pocket at all times. Okay. Six. It's a big shirt too. Okay, I got. And last but not least, at least it's not another shirt. Use a knife to open a knife. The original Kershaw dividend. I think that's a G10 that's on this this particular one. I do like that that style also. Whoever sent this, thank you. Now the question is why did Kershaw have two completely different knives with the exact same name? The dividend that Tardisius did the review on is the one with the aluminum scales and the two material blade. And this one is actually the original one. What's cool about this one is it's like the other dividend that does allow you to move the pocket clip around for tip up, tip down, left side, right side. I prefer like it is already right now, tip up carry for someone that's a right-handed person, but of course it's very sharp. So thank you. And of course you always like to see that. I think Kershaw makes some awesome knives. Smile money. Wow. Multi-Gunman, thanks again. You're not so bad yourself. Then Scourge. They shadow banned my comment linking you a sweet car. Look up Gremlin 7.48 on YouTube. Even has a cockpit view camera of the run. Does 184. As some kind of fancy clutchless transmission, pro stock Liberty something, really high stall speed on the launch. Sounds good. 2V8 with a big cam and a supercharger. Well, you know, here's a question. Why would they have a problem? Why would they have a problem with you sharing a link to a car video?
with this gremlin that just hauls. Tower sign, quick stick, Chevy, super sport, Chevy 2 machine.
Yeah, that is a fast car. The Gremlin. Oh, I don't know what that is. Well, how about that? A Camaro? Or a Firebird? Camaro? With 2 V8s under the hood? That's just crazy talk. Okay. Shadow Band. Then Scourge. Could always just tack how many hits we each get, and kudos goes to whoever got the most when the board is cleared. Maybe if you ain't first, your last mention for second place. Blue Healer. Yes, it's a separate channel. They already withheld one video. Blue Dog 260. And yes, the videos can get graphic. Well, so far I haven't seen you naked, so... Yeah, so Blue Healer 260's other channel is Blue Dog 260. Tin Scourge. Like the pattern, well, Damascus got all the lines. J-Dog is here at work. Poco Loco, I bought an actual Gen 3 frame. I'm probably going to buy a Zev barrel. I have a slide and I'm leaning towards a Hive trigger. The trigger housing and the locking block are a pain to find for some reason. Perhaps I will unbury the big box of Glock stuff and I will take a look before I deplane the man cave today. Maybe lay out some shit and send you a picture. Oh, and I don't know if my oldest is going to watch this video or not, but she has had a request for her birthday this year, and the celebration is happening considerably sooner than the actual date of her birthday, which is June. So she has requested Shark ZF6. Shark ZF6 birthday was yesterday, but I didn't know that until today when I was getting ready to be here. Lily really loves this, which I cannot fault her for that. So I picked this up today just so that I would not forget, and I'm going to try not to drink it before I get to send it to her. That is a good looking knife. And Spawn Money, I don't care what you say. Everybody always needs another knife. I'm in the basement drinking beer and doing shots. That shark right there, he's having pizza. Pizza! Okay, Harmarsh. Top 20. Good to see everyone here tonight. Jorn says, laugh out loud. Jorn on me or come free me. Jorn, I milky some hands. Harmarsh to Jorn, hey, I don't go in for that sort of thing. Yeah, I know how you feel. Harmarsh, you showed me that photo. You showed me that photo. I laughed. I posted it on Discord. Lots of people laughed at it. Oh, yeah. It's called fucking a freaking sense of humor. Sorry, Smile Money. I succumbed to the pressures. I don't get it. I reject where our society has gone. You can't say anything without offending some pussy. I tell you what, if you're offended by anything that I say, go slap your fucking parents because they raised a pussy. So sick and tired of this shit. You know, in school, I grew up with people. You could make a joke about them or their nationality. Everybody frickin' laughed. You know, and everything that we did all seems to be wrong today. Oh my God, you can't have your kids playing with a gun, a toy gun, that is. Good, you know, kids getting suspended and kicked out of school for going or drawing a picture. You suck. You know, if you're offended by any of that kind of stuff, you literally are a pussy. You know, it'd be nice if we could go start Pussyville and all these pussies could go live there and let the real men and the real patriots and the people that have a goddamn sense of humor live in their own existence where things are still good and we drink from a garden hose and didn't die. Meal team, it'd really be nice if these were better. I was really looking forward to a good Saturday. Oh, and by the way, I lied the other day. I fully committed to the new Note 9. And so far, the only train wreck that has taken place is somehow, and I don't even know when it was created, but Eric Brew, instead of B&E Brew Reviews, two separate accounts, but linked to. It's not Eric Brew at anything. It's Eric Brew and B&E Brew Reviews. And B&E Brew Reviews and B&E Brew Reviews. And now somehow Eric Brew has gotten the nod as the default, and I can't fucking change it. And yes, I'm pissed off, so I'm allowed to use an F-bomb right there, Smile Money. So now, when I get notified on my phone that ScrewTube has disavowed a fully dressed woman and calling it nudity, and I want to submit a review, I can no longer do it from my phone because Eric Brew seems to not be completely associated, even though the email address is the same, b&ebrewreviews@gmail.com. So I tried everything, all the way down to deleting, I almost deleted Eric Brew, and I was worried that, okay, so if it's linked this closely, it was basically telling me that 400 and something emails were about to be deleted. So basically, everything associated with B&E, and it's like, so I need some kind of a guru to. That's the only. So far, that's the only thing that has gone wrong in this whole experience. Is that somehow B&E is no longer the default. Eric Brew is now the default, even though B&E Brew Reviews is the linked email address. So when I want to bitch to YouTube, I guess I have to do it from a computer. Yeah, amen to that. Amen to that, my brother. But overall, I changed a few things. I got some influence here from Ed. I didn't have one before, but I decided what the hell. My lock screen is a little something that I got from Ed. So, and then instead of having the snapshot of the inside of my safe, which is now just completely empty because I don't own any firearms anymore, I decided to use Steve Schweitzer's picture that he took. I think it's awesome. I really like it. Oh shit, look at that, it warmed up. Well, not really, because when you figure in the wind chill, well, why is that still? See, the temperature has changed, but it still says it's from 5. You're such a liar. You lie just now. Hey Google, what's the temperature outside?
The temperature in Duluth right now is -3 degrees. There is currently a wind chill warning in effect.
That is super. Want to go cover your nipples in some ice and then we'll lick it until it thaws? J-Dog, F you. J-Dog, well, that isn't a spot. No, J-Dog, that's not a legitimate coordinate. Didn't scourge. Guessing the rule is only 1 shot per review. 1 bonus shot for the club. Right now, yes, just one. You get 1 crack at it, and I am, God. See, you know, I'm still thinking it's just 1 per show, not even an extra one in the club, because it's not going to benefit you. Let's just say that if you're actually writing this shit down at home and you realize that there's 5 or 4 hits on the battleship, and now you know that it's either this end or it's that end, and you take 1 shot at it during the show, and then you take the opposite one at it in the club. I'm sort of leaning towards you get one move per video. I don't mean to be a dick, but I'm NIHAP and the whole. See, here's the problem, NIHAP. NIHAP goes, well, there's more chances for misses. Yeah, there is more chances, but more people are getting involved now. Harmarsh, I'm an avid reader. I can have 3 or 4 books going at once. 1 in my room, 1 in the living room, 1 in the bathroom. I love reading just about any subject matter. I especially love biographies and autobiographies, true crime and history. More power to you, honestly. Now David's book, I made it through in just about record time. I bet you I finished David's Daddy Had to Say Goodbye the same amount of pages much faster than any of the Tom Clancy novels. And the new one, Altered Egos, I started it on like Wednesday, and by the time David was here last night, I had 19 pages to go. 19 pages, so 40, what was it, 41 or 42 chapters? So I almost had her. You know, once you get past the smell, you've got her licked. Hang on. This happens more when it's really, really cold outside. I don't understand how that happens. Scourge, A6. Take your shot, B. A6. A6. Where was your last hit? Oh, your last one was F7, and that was a miss. A6 is also a miss. So you take your shot, bitch. "11 Bravo Grunt." Dude, that is some crazy ass intro. Oh yeah, a lot of you think that Klaus Mean and the boys were actually part of the Scorpions, but in fact, it was me. I mean, I'm holding my age. Well, actually, hey Google, how old is Klaus Mean from the Scorpions?
Klaus Meine is 72 years old.
Okay, see, I'm doing pretty good, I may not look like I'm 70s, but see, it's the good living and a few shots every now and then helps to lower my stress level. Cobra says here, Cobra, bottle ship. Maybe whomever has the most hits is the overall winner. Probably gotta limit it to one shot per vid per person. Otherwise, I'll call the shots in one vid and snake the winner. Laugh out loud. No. The only way this is gonna work for my liver is it has to be each of you gets one shot at the ships, the bottle ships, not even the after party. I'm sorry if you haven't made a call up to the party, then fine. Then you can still go there. I'm not saying that it can't happen. I'm just saying you get one move. You get one move. See, this is if it was the real game. You get one move per turn. You don't get two. What the hell? This is not the Democratic Party. We don't allow cheating over here. Zippy 9898. I follow the Moscova down to Gorky Park, listening to wind change and August. Hang on, the read more button. Soldiers passing, listening to the wind of lyrics. At one point in time, he had throat surgery, and it jeopardized that he may not have ever been able to keep going. And they have some new stuff out. Christine introduced me to one, and I don't want to sound like thank you, Christine. It's nice. It's nice actually to be involved with a woman that actually acts like they care about you and like you. So Christine has one of the Scorpion songs that she says is our song. It's one of the new ones, and I have it in my playlist. And right now I'm actually drawing a blank, which is an actual fail. I did have a good kiss this afternoon. She made a comment about I'm sorry, I don't know if the rest of you are like me or not. I have several Spotify playlists, and I'm in her car because as a gentleman, you open and close the doors for a woman, and when it's me and her in any vehicle, I drive. And I hope that, these days, if anything happens and we ever own a Lamborghini, to stay true to that. She can always be the passenger when it's the two of us. So I have my Spotify playlists, and when I created the playlist, that song sounded great, and that's what I wanted in my frickin' playlist. I mean, I think the playlist might have 200 or 300 songs in it. And but right now, at this very moment in time, I don't want to hear that song. Fast forward. Nope, I don't want to hear that song. Fast forward. She goes, you realize every Saturday when we're in the car, you probably skip 40 to 60 songs and listen to just the ones you want. And I go, that's right. That's right. It's my playlist. I created it. If I want to listen to that, I'll listen to that. If I don't, I don't. I'm a very particular person. I have standards. That's why I'm married to you. And she goes, oh, that was nice. That was a nice kiss. Gotta see, you like that, huh? Young and Wave, Fox News, laugh out loud. That was on the IPA from Indeed. Oh, Biden, go fuck yourself was the name of the. I don't know if that's a dig or I don't know who he is. Let me check. Doesn't look familiar. Nope, I'm not subbed. He has 7 subscribers. His channel has no content. And if you go off of the picture that he has, he is a stunning young black man. So if I don't know if I said something about Fox News or what, but he thought it was funny. So Harmarsh, B8. Harmarsh is selecting B8. B8. Harmarsh, that is a miss. Ooh, my liver is happy so far. Harmarsh, I agree with you about Katie Seagal. Kurt Sutter is a lucky man. A freak, but lucky. Yes. Kurt Sutter happens to be married to Katie Seagal, and I'd bump uglies with that any day. Harmarsh, nah on Battleship in the Club. Okay, yes, Harmarsh, I am agreeing with you, unless that is the only time. I mean, let's just say that you missed out on the whole video, but how would you know we were in the club, though? Yeah, it still goes down to one move per person per brew review. Gunwild. Yeah, that was one one of my posts on Disgracebook from like 3 weeks ago. Maybe I didn't get dinged because I have blocked all the fact check BS. So have I. As a matter of fact, I usually, any opportunity that I have to go into my account, I double check, because you literally, I must have deleted 75 of these fact check fucks. Smile money, that's justified because they are fucks. I got deleted, and then like a week later, I went back in, I double checked, I did a search for fact check, and sure shit, I found another like 30 of them. So, yeah, I know about the time. I know, right? One of the last things I did before I got thrown in jail, and I'm gonna go look again. I'm just gonna see how much jail time I can get moving forward. Gunwild, A6. A6. A6 was just called by Din Scourge. See, that's the other thing. You almost have to, double check that nobody before you has made that call. So, sorry, Cobra. Shark. JP reporting in for the Shark ZF6 channel, who right now is enjoying a pizza Hey Google, what's the temperature in Las Vegas?
The temperature in Las Vegas right now is 67 degrees.
JP, you suck. Happy birthday. Happy birthday, my friend. JP says tomorrow. Well, Shark ZF6 to you people. JP to me. Hey, stop listening to me. I'll find you. Shark says tomorrow, February 12th, is my birthday. Cheers. And I can say, rock on. I swear to God, it looks like a piece of pizza. Matt says it's like one of those. Matt would know about blowing something. Or I can just say happy birthday, and I'm going with happy birthday. It was actually an option. Gunwild says, and Eric will be drinking to help you celebrate. Actually, yesterday, any day that I have not done a brew review, I have had 0 alcohol. Not even like a party tamer, a group tightener, a relaxer, none of the above. Like I said, sometimes I have issues with reading of the books because it just makes me... So, David's book, though, I have to admit, there was enough stuff going on that it kind of kept the adrenaline going, and I actually found myself looking at my watch going, you know what, I should have gone to bed over 45 minutes ago, because I'm not going to be happy when the alarm clock goes off. So, last night for Locked and Loaded, and again, if you were there last night, thank you. I could have sat there and wrote out a whole list of some serious ass questions to ask David. Now, my plan is that you will see this before Christine's show starts tonight. Her guest is David. He's coming back. He's going to do a show with Christine. Christine has had a whole list of questions that she wants to ask David. I knew that Christine was going to have a more in-depth, maybe more realistic interview that you would have with someone that has some real thought-provoking, inner-searching kind of stuff that David comes up with, and I just wanted to have more fun. I did have some stuff. I mean, I had some questions, and if it wasn't for the fact that the night was a little bit more fluid and it just kind of kept rolling on its own, and that I didn't actually have to like fire up my phone and go, let's ask David about this, ask David about that. It just kind of happened on its own, and because David is older and frail, I knew that the show wasn't going to go to like 10:01. That on like last week where we went to 12 o'clock, I figured I had to wrap it up. So, I had a good time. He seemed like he had a really good time. And I asked him a couple of things that I've been wanting to know about, and the one thing that I did want to find out about, and it was verified, and then he told the story, is his personal experience with meeting Stephen King, and he told the story because it just makes me laugh. I hope that you listened to Locked and Loaded last night. And Locked and Loaded last week with no promo, no nothing. We actually had our record, 1,591 live listeners. Last night with David, we had 1,579. So we were just under the record with the promo, with a world-famous, at least a Duluthian, author. I'm not even gonna bullshit. You. I may not have read as many books. I mean, my eldest, Lily, has probably read more books in the last 8 hours than she's just a reading machine. But David's books are probably honestly, one of the most fascinating for me to read, because he so geniusly makes you look at yourself while you are actually reading about his own fight with his own demons. If you want a great opportunity to help someone who, to me, is part of my family, me and Christine, David and Bunky are some of the people I'm the closest to. I've known David since, I want to say, I was 8 years old. I think my sister was 6 and I was 8. And the fact that our lives, crossed again later in life, and I find somebody that to me is a fucked up role model. See, Smile Money, this is just part of a sentence. And YouTube, if you can't understand what a fucked up role model is, then you haven't read David's book. But the fact is that David to me is he doesn't come off as or want to be the role of daddy, but he is. But David, you do to me, you are somewhere between the standards of a father and the standards of a big brother. Probably more of a big brother. But I would not give up. I would not give up that relationship. The fact that when my mom said, "You remember David Brown?" I go, "Oh yeah, I remember that screwball from the days of when we owned the ambulance service." Well, it's like, well, he wants to meet for lunch. Okay, and then here we are, kindred spirits. It's. Dave, I love you. Bunky, you are a special person. Let me tell you. It's like Wade constantly says, our wives, Bunky, they are definitely a very special breed. Why? Because they put up with us. Let's see, another sub-comment. Sharky said on Shark's birthday, congrats, 12 February when making this comment. Gunwild, old Larry Flint died yesterday. I wonder what will happen to the Hustler magazine. Tardisia says it's under my mattress. Gunwild, still hiding it like a teenager, huh? And Wade says, I think my daughter has been running it for years now. His daughter. His daughter's been running it. Not Wade's daughter. His daughter's been running it for years. I don't even remember the last time I was somewhere where I didn't even realize that. I'm assuming Playboy, Penthouse, and all them, they're still in print. I don't know. You have the internet. It's kind of like a conversation that I've had with several people. It's just like, with the internet, why do you need to save anything? I mean, you can just find something new tomorrow. Oh God. This refrigerator is now starting to be overrun with the shit that I bought like a 4-pack. I bought like a 4-pack and couldn't make it to the second one. Oh, somehow I drank 2 of these Forgotten Lake blueberry ales. What else is in here? Original Reaper Stout. Oh God, what was it that I didn't like about this?
Me and Matt had these. What else is in here?
A Big Little Thing IPA. Sierra Nevada. Did I even review this?
God dang. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go on a rampage and go looking through the refrigerator.
You know what? Right at this moment in time, I don't even want to have another one of these. I'm just going to review it and open up something else. This? Huh. I was about to have party favors from 6 Point. I did like that, but I don't remember about the about this one. I think it was the flavor that I didn't like. Okay, so kind of a Cliff Note version of this that you already know about. Yeah. What can I say positive about it? It's it has alcohol in it, and I'm gonna give it a 6 because it had 6.7% alcohol. You know, this was a 4-pack, and I want to say me and Matt reviewed this, so the fact that there's still 2, it's not a good sign. McLean, Eric, I've been thinking that I might be able to outdrink you. I've been discussing it with a lot with my psychiatrist, and he agrees with me. Hey, game on. I mean, that's fine. I can have my psychiatrist call yours. Gunwild, who sleeps 10 hours? Well, I had a tooth pulled on Tuesday, and once the feeling came back, I was in so much pain, I took 3 pain pills and slept 13 hours. Went to bed Tuesday at 6:30 and didn't wake up until 7:30 Wednesday morning. Hey, I'm not exactly sure how that whole vein of conversation had started, but I'm here to tell you I have had situations where at a certain moment in time your body tries to tell you something like, hey, let's just get a little wink eye here, and we'll see you tomorrow. McLean, Kendo is the sword martial art. You should try it out. Lots of fun. Well, the only one I have right now weighs almost as much as a small child, so I'm not exactly sure how much fun that would be to wield around. Gunwild, the Huber brake on my Mosin flows well. The Huber brake on the Mosin flows well with everything else. Yeah, I like the 3/4 inch brake on there versus the 1 inch. Who in the hell did I actually send the 3/4 inch to, or the 1 inch to? McLean, Eric, could you get Matt to wear the Cookie Monster pants for an episode or 2? No, too far. Zeus, torpedoes fire 1 B9 splash. B9. Zeus, that is a miss. Oof. This has been a weird ass day. Steven, you feel like you're a southerner? Well, move. Yes, I would love to. Here's the problem, Steve, is, due to some circumstances, like case in point, this house. I feel so blessed in the fact that our house is well built, well designed. Honestly, I could use another bathroom, but that's something that if, I spent some money and some time, I could arrange. But, case in point, the last few houses that got flipped, case in point, one of the very latest ones is going to go on the market for about $40,000 more than double what we and Christine paid for this house. And this house, I would never trade for that house. For starters, it's in East Duluth, and they're nothing but a bunch of snob-ass, preppy douche sticks. Having said that, love you, Steve Schweitzer. And he's talking about being here tonight for David's show. I'm going to have to double-check and confirm that, because right now I'm about ready to go break into the nuts. And by the way, all of the first batch of potters are gone, and all of the ones from Texas are gone. I don't know what happened. Some squirrel or something must have snuck into the house, because I certainly didn't eat 4 pounds of boiled peanuts in less than a week. Good God, what kind of a barbarian. Oh yeah. Non-eventful. God. Maybe I should just have some Spam. Wade. The bag is made from cheesecloth, very common in cooking. Lots of people love the South. We have tons of retired Air Force that served here and moved back after getting out. Smile money. You should not be offensive to the indigenous people. I am not a hoe are proud people. They are. You're right. Rich Huff, cheers all. Cheers, Rich. Chuckles, you're as southern as Lutefisk. Ish. Smile money. My battleship shot for today is C7. Ooh, a Corvette reference. C7 is a miss. My money. What is the rule for how many shots at the board per review? First to guess the number claims the spot. Can I guess for Matt Cave? Man Cave Matt? Asking for a friend. It's 1 shot per review. That includes the club. And you would have to work it out with Matt, because I just don't even want to get on that. Brad? Classy girls? What is happening to you, Eric? Smile money. David Brown, if Eric reads your book and comprehends like he reads comments, would he even know what the book is about? Smile money. Okay, you rich bugger. I wouldn't even want to go to Japan with you. If you are flying, that is probably a wise decision. That, unless you had a whole bunch of time, how long would it take to, say, float to Japan? Sharky? Eric is everyone in Scorpions. I laughed. Wow, on the brew babe. And from what I understand, the outro babe made it too. Take me definitely top notch. Oh, and by the way, the okay, so you can't have a woman wearing panties. See now, okay, the intro babe holding the Jack Daniels bottle and the outro babe were both picked by Christine again. I just said, go ahead and open the folder. I don't care. I mean, I don't have. I mean, I'm in the deplorables, and I was like, if you want to log into my Facebook and go to Messenger and look at what we all share, I give you a warning that you may not like what you see sometimes, but this is who I am, and I'm not pretending I'm somebody I'm not. And she's like, no, I don't. That's fine, you sick fuckers. And so I just opened up the folder upstairs, which consists of. It's a different bunch than the ones that I use down here. I usually try to pick stuff upstairs that, for whatever reason, like this one could have been an intro. Just to how my mind thinks. I try to find a spot where I can put the bottle cap and that kind of shit, and maybe something that's a little bit more socially acceptable to have as the intro. And I actually told Christine I think you'd probably be better off with the with that picture as the intro and the more exotic one as the outro. But now I'm actually kind of curious if the outro girl would have been the intro girl, would they have pulled it? Because she is wearing a two-piece swimming suit and there's no bush nipples or Kamala Harris showing. Back to where we were. Okay. Sharky again. For bottle ship scoring, I'd go for who plants the last hit gets the kill. Yeah. Just like in any other line shooter, you'll have your own kill stealers. Can't wait for the rants in the chat. Comments. Yeah, you nail it. You should get it. Okay. Dead winner. My other southern brother, Jeremy. Wild Turkey 101 is a staple in my bar. This was actually on the Wild Turkey Rare Breed. That was actually a very good a whiskey. I did not have a problem with that at all. But I'm noticing the intro babe. She is wearing a two would be titties, a one-piece swimsuit, which is practically transparent, and yet that was okay. But a girl where you don't see anything other than her butt cheeks, that was deemed as nudity. Fucking YouTube, you bunch of pussies. Sharky, love the ginger Mosin. Congrats on the first hit, Mr. 27. Yes, the A7 is an Audi. If I win big in the lottery, I'll get me a decked out RS7 for sure. Ooh, yeah. Yeah, we're gonna have a really good car here. Sharky. The peanut bag material looks a bit like cheesecloth. Is it cotton? Just trying to find out more information on how to do these peanuts over here. Yep, cheesecloth. Hey Google, what is cheesecloth made out of?
Here's what I understood from the website cookinglight.com. Cheesecloth is a loose woven gauze-like carded cotton cloth used primarily in cheese making and cooking. Do you want a little more context?
Nope, that answers it. Thank you.
Cheesecloth is a cotton cloth that is loosely woven and resembles gauze. It comes in 7 grades, from open to extra fine weave. The grade is determined by the amount of threads per inch constructed in each direction.
Wow, I didn't realize it was that easy. Yes, it's cotton. Sharky. Boom! A5 was a hit. I'll pay the fine. Cooking with alcohol involved, but I'll go for A6 for bottle ship. Also, an Audi. Just more boring model that the A5 or A7. A6. A6. A. Well, that's 3 of you today for A6. Okay. Sorry about that, Sharky. Sharky, just take tiny sips and not shots for bottle ship. Perhaps half a shot on the last hit on a sunken ship's bottle. Sharky, SH, Outro Babe would be the winner for me. The tattoos made it a tie with the Brew Babe, of course. I'm not talking relationship material here. DFC, best thumbnail ever. Yes. Joe, the cheating, fraud, stealing, fuck Biden. Hashtag 7336478. Wearing a big old butt diaper right on his shit piper. Cobra with the last comment. SH, cheers, bottle ship clubbers. Going to the club. I've already given my... I'm not even gonna... I don't even want to drink that one right now. It just tastes like shit. Gunwild, I have gas. Fucking Taco Bell. Cheers. Oh, I'm having chili tonight, Gunwild. I have 6 cans of spicy, dark, and light beans in it. J-Dog, Art Club, Mr. Holster. Smile Money. Is it time to review and ponder how the country has held 2 failed impeachments and not a single Democrat would vote for the Constitution, with the Constitution? Shark, or Smile Money, let's not get, let's not get me going right now, okay? Or are we? Okay. Thank you, for the yarmulke, the, 8646. And whoever sent me the dividend. Yeah, this is this one's okay. This one might go into rotation. Okay, I'm gonna hit the refresh button just one time, and then Steve, Hops and Lead, Hard On Club. Steve, you're the last comment, and we will see you guys tomorrow. And there will be snacks involved. So cheers.